Hi friends, I'm Adeyemi David Ayooluwa. I'm a third course medical student, medicine my specialty, and I'm from Nigeria. So medicine for me it's just like a dream come true for me. Studying medicine today is like a dream come true for me. It's been something I've been passionate about even while I was much more younger. It was never something daddy told me to do or mom told me to do. It was something that I really wanted to do. I know mom used to tell me some story while I was much more younger, how I would pick earpiece and put in my ears and pushing around the cables up and down just because I want to check on people to see how. And most importantly, one of the reasons why I decided to study medicine was out of human service. I know medicine is all about human services and it's a humanitarian service. So my passion and my love to help people, to see people fine, to see people doing good was one of my reasons why I decided to choose medicine as a course. And you know, watching a whole lot of movies, Dr. 19210, I've forgotten what a lot of medical movies, you see the way the doctors are, the way they comport themselves, the way they go about their duties. It's just so loving. I mean, that's not to say medicine is so easy though, but you know, when there is a passion, you got the drive. So that's just basically why I chose medicine. Studying in TNMU National University, you know, it used to be TNMU State, but due to the good academic things here in TNMU, the Ukraine Ministry of Education increased it to TNMU National. And why did I decide to study in TNMU National? I think it happened that way, not because I planned studying in TNMU. Basically, I had a friend, turned a sister now, she's in her 5th course. She was the one who introduced me to this school, and then yeah, studying in TNMU. So it wasn't like it was should I say an intentional decision. It wasn't an intentional decision, but well, it happened that way, and I must say it's such a good experience here. Do I like to study here? Yes, I like to study here. Though I'm one person who doesn't believe in climax. Studying in TNMU is so on point, but I still believe that there is more that can happen. Studying here is really so good, trust me. An interesting question. I know when I talk about these things, my friends usually would laugh at me. But personally, I find gynecology so interesting for me. It's one place I really love to specialize. If I'm going to specialize in medicine, gynecology is just boom for me. Gynecology is so interesting for me because, you see, when you look at the woman nature, they have a lot of, woman nature is really so versatile, so complicated, because it's just attractive for me. Not for any other reason though, but it's just attractive for me. Gynecology is just boom for me. Presently, I'm serving as the academic director for the Nigerian Student Union, and I've been opportune to organize a whole lot of programs just within my 1 year of service. And one of the major programs that I was able to organize was the CROC pre-training for all of the CROC students. And how this came about was because, you know, 2020 was such an interesting year that everywhere was on lockdown, people could not do anything. I found out that students could really study really hard how they intend to do. And then it just popped in my brain, and thank God for a colleague, the Ghanaian director of academics. We had to work hand in hand and see that we could put something together and make sure that students can come together and just study something for their CROC. And to my own happiness about the outcome of it, students were willing to join. It was such an interesting time. We had teachers from different faculties, different departments. We had people supporting us and coming on board. We had every support we needed, and even support from our fellow students, senior students who were willing to explain to the junior colleagues how things should be done, how answers should be chosen, and all of that. It was really an impressive one, and trust me, when you see the CROC results this time around, you will know very well that students really prepared for this. And I know very well that the CROC preparatory class also helped our students in passing their CROC examination. Serving as an academic director of my union, that's the Nigerian Student Union, I sincerely would say it's a privilege for me, because one of the things I've really loved to do in my life is service to humanity. I said it earlier before, service to humanity. And that was one of the drive that I had to contest for this position. And graciously, well, the people casted their votes, and then I was appointed. as the academic director, and I can say very clearly that in this 1 year of service, I call it service because I don't see it as I see it nothing less than service. In this 1 year of service, all I just want to do is think that I can help people achieve more academically. I can help people see more that they can do academically, see the best in themselves, see what more that they can really do with their lives, with their academics here, and that's all. Do I like to study? Yes. Yes. Somehow I could call myself a sapiosexual guy, because when I see people who are so intelligent, I'm just attracted to you. I don't care, like I'm just attracted to you. So about liking to study, yes, I really do love to study. Okay, another program apart from the Croc event that I organized was I think I organized a 3-time online quiz, and then to wrap it all up, I organized an all-African quiz. This brought about all Africans from different nationalities studying here, medical students studying here in TNMU. And how this came about was because I was one person who was passionate about bringing people together, bringing different people together all over the place, and it was one of my sport, and I really do, I'm grateful to God for that, because I can't really say that every idea that I had was something that I thought about myself. I promise you, these were things that just pop in my mind and I see it, okay, I put it down. The All-African quiz that I organized of recent, it's been something that I thought about from the very inception of my tenure. But I keep pushing it. But at this very point in time, I had the press, like, you need to do this thing, you need to do this thing. You know, it was really, I don't want to use the word challenging. It wasn't so challenging because it was just almost like a big thing for me. Like, this has never happened before. How are you going to get to do this? But I had to push. I had to push. And you know one thing, when you have people of like minds around you, it helps you to do things. It helps you to do things. I had friends around me. I had my very own special person around me that she would always push me and give me, you can do this, you can do this. And I sat down and then I drew the whole map out, and boom, the African quiz happened. I get to talk to other unions, and then they were very receptive about it. They wanted to participate, and lo and behold, it was just a successful program. I'm really so happy it came about and it was success. If you ask me how to be a leader, the simple thing I'm going to tell you is just have the heart of service. When you have a heart of service, being a leader would not really be a challenging thing. If you don't see the position of leadership as a position of entitlement, or a position where you can lord it over the people you were meant to lead, then leadership would be almost easy for you. When you see it as me being a leader is a position for me to serve the people. Basically, leadership is what? Service. I think that's the best definition I can give it. Leadership is service. Now, my values, I tell you, my core value, one of the things I never joke about is when it comes to respecting ourselves. Respect, I don't joke with it. No, I can't trade it for nothing. When you respect me, I respect you. And when we deal with each other with respect, we see that life is almost so easy to live. Nobody's stepping up on the other's toes. Everything in life is just moving awesomely cool. Respect, I say it again, respect. I can't overemphasize it. Respect is a core value that I would never trade for anything in life. Okay, if you ask me about my hobby, I think I tell people, if you cut my skin today, the blood that will flow out, I'm sure you will find music in my DNA. Everything about me right here is just music. I can do that over and over again. I can do it when I'm sleeping. I can do it when I'm awake. I can do it whenever. Just wake me, I'll do music with you. It's just music. And I think I got that from my parents. My dad used to be a trumpeter. My mom, a singer. In fact, everybody in my family does music. Everybody can play one instrument or the other. Everybody can sing. So music is just me. That's basically everything that I know how to do. And you know, I sometimes was thinking about how you could, you know, the same way you have a pharmacotherapy and all of this kind of thing, and then you could just get into a place whereby music begins to heal people. You have musical therapy, if there could be a word like that, you know. But music is just my hobby. Okay, my humble wish for every student of TNMU State or TNMU National Medical University, is that study well, study as much as you want to enjoy as much as you want to study. I say it again, study as much as you want to enjoy, and enjoy as much as you want to study. Study hard to become a good representative of wherever you've been sent from, a good representative of your country. Study hard so that life does not hit you hard. Study hard so life doesn't hit you hard. So when you need the knowledge which you're supposed to acquire, you won't be found wanting. So friends, study as much as you want to enjoy, and enjoy as much as you want to study.